Welcome everyone to the Ready Up Casual Friday stream. It's Scott here, and we're going to be playing Kerbal Space Program. Hang on to switch over the window. Ooh, there we go. Excellent, and it's not crashing today, hooray! You might remember I attempted to play this a couple of weeks ago and it didn't go so well, but that was because of OBS. We have fixed the problem. Hooray! Joining me tonight is my co-pilot Fran.
Hello.
Our vigilant Facebook editor, Twitter person, everything, Verity.
Way, am I? Yay!
Well, you're joining us for a bit. And
no, I was just all that big title that you gave me.
yeah, I don't know. I was
wasn't
just
sure I was any of those things.
I don't know. You did those Facebook videos. And we've also got Dean popping in, but he'll be here a little bit later. Like to preface this with a little story. We were going to do No Man's Sky for you tonight on PC. As you may be aware, it launched about an hour or 2 hours ago on PC. Unfortunately, it has been a catastrophic disaster, technically speaking anyway. Apparently it's on the levels of the Arkham Knight port, and we can't blame Iron Galaxy for it this time. Because originally, No Man's Sky was originally a PC game, so that's the weird thing about this whole situation, but people have apparently discovered like DLL files from PlayStation 4 development kits hidden in the PC files, so lots of controversy and fun stuff happening. But if you head on over to the Steam reviews right now for No Man's Sky, it's sitting at like 3,500 negative reviews.
That's really, really terrible.
Yeah, and I say that, and about an hour and a half I posted a screenshot that showed 1,500 negative reviews. So in like an hour and a half, they've already got 2,000 more negative reviews. This is not a good situation all round. A couple of like really prominent PC streamers, Total Biscuit. Who was the guy you were following, Verity?
Flix Gaming.
Flix
yeah,
Gaming.
Bailed out halfway through.
They just straight up given up. They just can't.
Oh my god, was it that bad? They just couldn't continue. He hated it so much. He couldn't.
Like these are people with like insane PCs, like dual 1080s. These should absolutely destroy this game.
So what was so bad about what? Yeah, what was so bad about it?
So for me anyway, I did actually get it running nice for about 10 seconds. It was running at a lovely 60 frames a second. The backgrounds looked lovely, although the textures were still a little bit low resolution even at the highest setting, but never mind. I saw a giant pig thing flying, and I was like, oh, this is going to be great. And then it just started hitching uncontrollably. It would just like, you move the mouse and it would drop to like 10 frames a second, 60 frames a second, 10 frames a second.
Oh my goodness.
And it's happening to people regardless of system spec, it seems. So there are a couple of people who are managing to get away playing it okay, but it should not be performing like this on a PC. And in addition to that, it just crashes if you try and alt-tab, which isn't great for streaming. So never mind that. I guess we're doing Kerbal, which is fine by me because I've been meaning to play this game properly ever since a certain co-pilot here gifted it to me.
It was a long time ago that I gifted it to you.
It was, and I've played a total of 4 hours, which is embarrassing. So I need to get into this properly. So I'm bringing this up again, spinning the camera around. You should all be seeing that quite smoothly. Let me know if there are any problems with audio, if anybody's quiet, if Kerbal's overpowering. I'm keeping a little eye on the chat, but it'll mostly be Verity and Co helping me out there.
I noticed we've got Jebediah again.
He has been revived for the power of time travel. So when Kerbal was crashing a couple of weeks ago, I managed to get to the point where I built this rocket that will take off. And yes, our chat person, Swearengineer, has correctly pointed out that all my things are in a single step. Now, last time I did manage to split these up into separate steps and it still horrifically crashed. But yeah, I should probably split those up a little bit. So we want the parachute last. We want thrusters first.
It looks a little bit like the post office tower at the moment.
So yeah, I've split this up into 3 stages. Main booster, sub thrusters, and then parachute? Let's try that. We can revive Jebediah if required. Ye of little faith, indeed, Verity.
We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon.
We're going to the moon today. One of us will figure out a plan. Fran has a wiki in front of her, although it's not as good as the wiki she makes at work.
I know. I to be honest, it's so boring, and I keep picking. I keep wanting to make it better instead of actually getting useful information out of it.
Everybody knows the moon's made of cheese.
Oh my goodness! Here comes Dean.
Who's that sinister man?
You ready?
Are we
to
going
see
to
this?
bring crackers with us to the moon?
For any of our American viewers, Dean is making a reference to Wallace and Gromit. They may have seen that.
Surely everybody.
The Americans must know about Wallace and Gromit. Film about it.
Okay.
All right. Well, we take off and watch this spectacularly fail.
Are we going to do better than last time?
I have our checklist, by the way, Scott.
Okay.
Excellent. What's your checklist?
Well, what have we got so far?
Take off.
And I'll let you know if it's on my checklist.
Stage 0 is launch my boosters. Stage 1 is launch the thrusters, and then stage 2 is send out the parachute after that fails.
Okay.
Swearengineer thinks that's backwards.
It is quite possibly. If I hit space right now and a parachute shoots out, we'll have confirmation.
We have a parachute.
Sorry?
We have a parachute. We have a command pod.
Yep.
Do we have a stack decoupler?
I have some sort of decoupler in the middle. I don't know if it's a stacked one.
That sounds painful.
Scott, you should press T. Apparently, Swearengineer says press T. I don't know what that's going to do, but
oh, he's telling me to turn on the SAS turret. It's it's a system for figuring out how the trajectory and everything. It is required pretty much.
Fire the parachute or something exciting.
Okay, I'm gonna hit space, guys. Let's go for it.
Because last time we did this, I've had fireworks that go higher than that rocket.
That might be the case.
Do we have
today,
any
Dean.
thrusters? I don't see any thrusters.
I'm gonna hit space anyway.
This is the most basic ass rocket I've ever seen.
Listen,
I know.
we did try something more complicated last time, and it just wibbled a lot. And I decided just to boil it down.
That's because you made it quite lopsided.
Yes, I did a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna hit space.
To the moon.
Wow.
Optimism.
Optimistic.
Swearengineer was correct.
I haven't seen the visuals yet. I wait.
No, we're 20 seconds behind. So
Hang on.
It's going to be exciting.
Oh
wow. The parachute is...
Oh my god!
What is the parachute doing?
The parachute is being deployed.
It's
So-
wearing
When it should
it
not
like
be.
a skirt.
So as
Hula hula baby.
Swearengineer correctly
Jebediah, we loved you.
Jeb.
deciphered, my stages were indeed backwards.
Wow.
And
Jebediah, we knew you well.
we're heading back to the Earth now.
He's so happy though. Look at him.
Oh, but that's because he's hulaing his way to his death.
Boom. Shall we make some modifications to the rocket?
I think we might need to.
Okay, let's head back to the
Oh no.
Oh,
vehicle
Jebs.
assembly.
Oh, Jebs.
Okay,
Let's
Fran.
all salute Jebediah.
Godspeed, Jebediah.
I'm
To the lost.
playing Amazing Grace from Backdraft in my head.
Don't want to close my eyes. Okay, so let's go through the bits and pieces here.
Put them in the right order. That's my advice.
That would have helped, but I also want the other things from Fran's checklist.
Righto.
My checklist might not necessarily be right, but I did bodge together a checklist that I quickly grabbed from a wiki and But like I said, it wasn't as good as my wiki, so I didn't really give it much attention.
Fair enough. Okay. At the top, I have whatever that is.
I'm going to mute my mic a bit and eat some of my space food.
Okay.
Ooh, space food.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's spaghetti bolognese.
Oh, I think it's gonna be like a Mars
Is
bar.
it in... I'm hoping he's got like spaghetti shapes, like in space.
Yeah.
They're shaped like
Space
rockets. Yeah, that's what distinguishes them as space food.
So, Fran, do you know if there's a shortcut that I can use to check what I've already put down here?
Okay.
Like hover
What have we
over,
already got there?
hover over
It
objects?
looks like we have. So we've got a parachute. That's what you're fiddling with, and we've got a command pod,
Okay, yeah.
and we have. What is that middle bit we've got going on? Is that the? Is that a fuel tank?
Yes. Should that not be there then?
Oh, hang on a minute. No, wait. Have you got a stack? That's the decoupler. That bit you just removed is the decoupler, isn't it? That middle
Swearengineer
bit.
suggests that we
before
just
the-
start over.
We could just build.
Yes, I agree. But actually, we can leave the
It is
decoupler.
if it's suggesting that it's that bad.
I'm not.
I'm trying to try and build us at least something basic that we can at least get off the ground.
I got that off the ground. Technically, I got that off the ground.
Okay,
And then back on it again.
technically, you're correct. And we did quite a few forward rolls and like cartwheels.
Exactly.
Acrobatics was your skill there, Scott.
I unlocked achievement. No, I didn't, unfortunately.
So,
Okay.
Let me see
Most
what we
important
need.
part, Fran.
yes.
The name.
Oh, the name.
Yeah, we gotta give it a name. Although I might have
Well,
to.
we need something that makes us sound like we would get to the moon. So what about the Moon Conqueror?
The Moon Conqueror.
Moon Conqueror?
Well, I don't know. It sounds like we've already.
You're
It sounds like.
ambitious. I like it.
It sounds brutal.
Well, I'm trying to be like optimistic, like you were earlier, Verity. It was like,
To the moon!
yeah,
moon.
exactly. I'm only
Moon.
trying to be full of optimism and joy and happiness.
Dean in the chat, because he's eating his space food, has said Moon Conquer.
That's a nice way to combine.
It's
Moon
probably
Conquer.
closer to the truth.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I quite like Moon Conqueror because it combines Fran's optimism of the word conqueror, and it's also kind of a pun. So
I like Moon Conquer.
Moon
We'll do
Conqueror's
that.
pretty good. All right, once I put a part down, I believe I can name the ship. So we have to start with a part first.
Okay, hang on a minute.
Let's
Heat shield.
let's follow your checklist, Fran.
Do you think we need a heat shield? Probably.
It's hot. It's hot in space.
Okay.
Or is it cold? I don't know, one of those.
It's cold out in space, but we're no doubt going to come crashing back down.
What size of heat shield do we want? We've got
Oh, I don't know. Which one
Big.
looks the prettiest?
Do we have to pay like Kerbal bucks or something?
no,
to
I'm
buy
in
things?
sandbox mode.
Ah, okay.
Kerbal
I'm in
bucks.
cheating Cheeto mode.
I know nothing about this game, as is fairly evident.
I assume it's fairly evident. Neither do I really. So
Well, then let's blow all our Kerbal books on the biggest spaceship we can build.
all right, I've got a very
So my
fancy.
mission at the
I've got two very fancy looking heat shields here, Fran. Which one do you think I should go for?
is there one with little yellow bits? Maybe. I like yellow.
One with yellow bits. There's also.
Is that your scientific decision?
Well, yes, that's exactly it. Grey and yellow is science colours.
All right,
Absolutely.
I'm with Space Engineer here. We should probably pick a little pod to start with.
Well, I was hoping that we'd already gone for the parachute and command pod, and
Okay.
you got to keep up with me, Scott. Keep
All right,
up
I
with
can
me.
recreate that very quickly. Hang on. We want.
I'm trying to concentrate on our middle structure.
Sure, sure.
We haven't got anything at the moment.
We do. Delay will save me in a second. Right. so let's put no, that's too big. That's just right. Okay, so I put the
that one looks professional. I like that kind of capsule thing.
So I've got a parachute, a command pod, and a heat shield.
That is a treat for the eyes.
Is the heat shield for re-entry? Is that the plan? For when we come back from the moon?
Oh yeah, when we come back from the moon. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So
Excellent.
maybe I would then suggest probably a fuel tank.
A fuel tank, okay.
And then, I mean, do obviously say no, but I think a fuel tank and a thruster.
Okay, yes. I'm trying to figure out sizes here. Oh, that looks good. Low volume, non-monos, propellant.
I'm trying to build something basic here. It's not the most technical rocket, but I reckon it will at least get us into space. To the moon, Verity.
To the moon!
Okay, I've put a fuel tank underneath.
Does it have like social modules like a disco or a cafeteria? Or anything like that?
What about... Alright, so we've got parachute, command module, heat shield, fuel tank. Engine now? What do we want?
Engines.
No, engines going around the outside. We need to build the middle bit first.
Middle bit first, okay.
Come on. Yes.
Like a holodeck or
So is
something
this
like
the
that.
structural bit?
Hang on. Engine goes on the bottom. We'll do the engine on the bottom.
Alright.
Let's do the middle bit. Where were we? Okay. Let's go for. So we built the thruster on, didn't we?
Dean is asking, in the inevitable Kerbal Hollywood adaptation, who would play Jebediah?
Oh
Dean,
my goodness!
I'm
What an amazing question.
I'm afraid that might be you, Dean.
Don't say Adam Sandler. I can't stand him right now.
I don't think anyone can stand Adam Sandler anymore.
I'm just saying he played Jebediah. His face, he looks like him.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But I.
Bruce Willis. Sure, okay.
No, unfortunately, I could see Adam Sandler playing Jebediah, but I just don't want him to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I saw Bourne and Vincent Cassell in that has got his eyes are quite wide apart these days. In fact, I think they're getting further apart. He's got the touch of the Kerbal about him, I'd say. He'd make quite a good Kerbal.
Do you reckon another fuel tank?
I could do another fuel tank. Same
What's
type?
to,
Different type?
Hang on a minute, I think.
what's to stop us putting everything on there? I mean, like as in,
Physics.
oh, okay, right. Yeah. We
Well,
need that.
we could put everything on there, but
I mean, we could. There's nothing really stopping us, but...
except imminent disaster at the end.
Alright, hang on. There's different types of fuel, okay?
We want
yes.
the best fuel.
So,
Regular fuel for this
like
one,
the-
and we can put some liquid fuel towards the end, I reckon.
That stuff, the really fancy stuff you
Right,
get
so
at the
the-
petrol
the
station.
The
first
shiny stuff.
the first fuel tank has monopropellant, and then the
Oh,
second...
goodness me.
Sorry?
No, I was just astounded by the word.
Monopropellant. We've also got liquid fuel and oxidizer in the second fuel tank that's bolted on the bottom underneath it.
My checklist says to leave the liquid fuel towards the end,
Okay, I'll get rid of it.
Ooh.
Okay.
but then I could have just accidentally wrote the word liquid, and I could be leading us to doom and disaster.
So we want an engine in here then?
Well, I guess.
Or
No.
do we need a
hang on.
central strut?
We need something to break apart. I'm guessing so. We need to break apart at some point, right?
Yeah.
But I think we need to break apart lower down. Yeah, further down we need to break apart.
Okay, do we want some structure before that then?
I'm losing faith in my abilities to build a rocket. Bear with me a second.
You've got the wiki. You've got the manual. We're relying on you. We need to go to the moon.
we have a cat meowing in the background.
Do we?
Yeah,
Do we?
hang on. Let's see if I can get her on stream. Is that you, Tiggy? Where are you? Say hello, Tiggy. Tiggy.
There should be streams just for that.
There we go.
Cat streams.
The backloggery stream used to just have a camera on two of the pet cats.
Oh, kitty! I see your kitty now.
Yep. Swearengineer, if you have any advice, please help us.
Do we have a fuel tank?
We
Stick
have
a fuel tank.
We do have that middle. We do have that fuel tank. Yes.
Is that what
Okay.
that yellow thing
That's the
is?
yellow thing.
That's the yellow thing.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. So
What sort of
excellent.
fuel has it got in it?
Thruster. Stick on a thruster.
A thruster. Okay. We don't want decouplers yet.
No. Not yet. Well, after the thruster, we'll stick a decoupler on.
Okay. And
There's no guarantee this will actually take us to the moon, FYI.
I assume we want the thrusters on the command pod so we can navigate it around? Or do we want it on the fuel tank?
Attach to the fuel tank.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, I've put 4 of those.
4 of them.
Oh, I should have enabled the symmetry control actually.
Yes.
Let's do that. Get rid of those. Do 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 do. Sick jazz. Right, there we go.
Kerbal
That's much
music.
better. Okay, this sort of looks like a real rocket now.
And then we could add a liquid fuel engine.
Okay.
Controversial, I know.
This search function is helping a lot, actually. Do we want a rapier, or do we want a? Actually, that seems to be one of the. There's one called the Twitch. There's one called the Spark liquid fuel engine. I assume we want one big enough. Because they're all quite small. There's one.
Which is the biggest one?
I found the mainsail, which uses liquid fuel. So presumably I need to put attach liquid fuel to that.
Why do we need liquid fuel? What does liquid
Because
fuel do?
because that uses liquid fuel, the main thruster.
Oh, okay.
We're not going anywhere without liquid fuel. So yeah, the first fuel tank is for navigating the little command pod once it detaches from the central strut.
Yeah, we need some sort of
So it
power
needs
to, because once it detaches, it won't be going anywhere if it doesn't have anything.
So we should put a big massive fuel tank on this. On the what do you call it?
The spaceship?
The liquid fuel engine.
Thing is, will it be too heavy? Maybe.
That's a possibility, yep. Is this it? I'm trying to find the right size. Ooh.
We can try it out.
There we go. Tiggy, stop meowing. Alright. Your stream should be catching up to what I just did shortly.
You appear to be building a separate rocket.
Give it a couple more seconds.
Ah. Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah. Like it.
You have to build down from the capsule. Yeah, I gathered that much.
I'm back.
Hooray!
Hi, Dean.
It takes quite a long time to eat those like hydrated space capsules.
So we need some radial decouplers around the outside of it,
Okay, decouplers.
because that's what we'll need to stick the some fuel boosters.
Are we going to
because
do
that's what will get us off the ground.
Are we doing radial decouplers? Are we doing hydraulic?
Yeah, radial. 3 of them. Specifically, the TT38K.
Oh, I've got those. And you say 3 of them.
Yeah.
I can do that. Power of symmetry, go! There we go. Alright, and we're sticking boosters on these.
Yes, recommended is the Rocco Mags BACC solid fuel booster.
Twin
But if you
board.
don't have those, we'll settle for your recommendation.
Oh, Tiggy, not right now. Tiggy wants out the room. Hang on. 1 second. What are you
It's like you're doing it all wrong. I can't work like this. I'm leaving.
coming on stream? Look, it's a Tiggy. Hello, Tiggy. Say hello. Hello, Tiggy. Oh, she didn't like that. Okay. Alright.
I'm waiting for the stream to catch up. It just sounds like you're going mad right now.
Yeah, it does rather.
Oh. We would have got more hits on the stream if you'd been moved by the cat, Scott.
Yeah.
I return.
Get the cat in there.
What you should do is kind of like put your head inside your t-shirt and stick the cat on the head with his
Oh,
head sticking
yeah.
out
I
of the
see,
t-shirt.
right.
So it looks like the cat is playing the game.
That's instant Twitch viewers right there.
I'd pay good money for that.
Who wouldn't?
What was the name of the booster, sorry, Fran?
Oh, well, the boosters, the Rocco Max BACC solid fuel booster.
Fuel
It's
booster.
quite a catchy name.
I don't know if that's in here anymore. I see if the Rocco... Oh wait, hang on.
Like I said, we don't have to
Yeah, I don't see it listed under boosters
pick
anymore.
the pretty one. Pick the prettiest one.
Okay, yeah.
Scientists are great at naming things, aren't they?
I would suggest making the nose cones of the boosters somewhat aerodynamic. It makes them look much prettier as well.
Okay, I'm attaching these to...
That's just a personal preference.
No.
Swearengineer says put a decoupler between the capsule and the fuel tank, and Grey Fox says fashion over function. No, under function. Oh, I'm
Over.
terrible at the borderlands.
Fashion greater than function.
Nothing wrong with aerodynamic nose cones.
I'm worried about this.
And being fashionable.
I'm worried about this being too high up. Oh no, there we
You
go.
could move those.
I could move the
those,
couplers down.
the couplers down.
Yeah. It's not helping. Go down there.
You could put more fuel tank in the middle.
I could. That should do for now.
Yeah, that'll do.
That'll do.
That's a
Close
phrase that
enough.
you often hear
Alright.
in NASA.
Aerodynamic cone nose. Let's get the most expensive one.
Yeah.
Maybe you should put.
Oh no, they're too big.
Yeah, you should. You should really put maybe something else in the middle then. Especially with those aerodynamic nose cones, they're gonna just take over that whole rocket, overwhelm it.
Precision engineering.
Total fashion faux pas, Scott.
All right.
Is there a hat that we can put on it? Do you
It
have any
needs to
hats,
be.
Scott? What about one of the
bowler hat.
hats from your Team Fortress collection?
Oh, that's true. I do have quite a few hats. Not as much as Swearengineer, though, and his brother Rock the Plock Bar, or whatever his name is.
Plock the Casbah.
Plock the Casbah, yeah.
Plock the Casbah. Plock the Casbah.
Plock the Casbah.
Do you really want to Plock the Casbah?
What was
Dean, what the hell?
Plot the Casbah has a Oculus Rift hat.
Oh, great.
Yeah, which you could only get from having the Oculus Rift development kit.
What's your opinion on some photovoltaic panels, Scott?
Oh yeah, you know what? You know what I've always said about photophalantic panels.
We don't have enough of them.
We never have enough of them. I'm just following Swearengineer's advice and putting a decoupler between the command pod and the first fuel bit.
Are we effectively
I thought we'd already done
crowdsourcing our
that.
ship?
I thought we had as well, but I put a heat shield.
Oh, did you not do that? Oh, Scott.
Alright,
Are we effectively crowdsourcing this ship now?
we are
Is that what it's
crowdsourcing this now.
Okay. Can I vote for something?
You know what, guys? Just point it to the moon and fire the boosters. It's close enough.
Exactly. Spot on.
This does look a lot better.
That looks good.
Yeah.
That looks like a
It
spaceship.
looks a bit squat.
Well, we need to put another fuel tank in the middle, don't we, Scott?
Yes, absolutely.
Do you know how much fuel you actually need to get to the moon? Like, or are you kind of like, guessing, eyeballing it?
It's definitely more of a guesstimate.
Surely if you put a decoupler before a decoupler, you'd end up with a coupler. I'm afraid it doesn't work like that.
You'll end up with a couple of decouplers.
Alright, how's this looking, Fran? I'll wait for the stream delay to catch up. And we're gonna save this.
My Kindle is a lot faster.
As the Moon Conquer.
Go Moon Conquer!
Go to the moon, Moon Conquer.
Oh yes, I liking that, Scott.
Excellent. Right, what were you...
Rather prominent, isn't it?
You were suggesting photophalantic shields or something?
Panels.
Panels.
Yeah.
What do they do? Oh, they're similar to solar panels.
Oh yes, we need them towards the top. Yes, there's.
Are they kind of like
yes.
emergency power for the...
Solar panels, yes.
Yeah.
It was just an opinion.
I think that's a good idea. If we do manage to find ourselves in space, I think running out of resources is...
If we find ourselves in space.
When we find ourselves in
We
space.
are going to find ourselves in space.
Hey, we've
Do you
got
I think a rechargeable battery pack then is necessary.
we've got a Dewey McRosengooch, which is
That's a hell of a username.
There we go. That's a lot of solar panel.
And that's going to get us to the moon.
Possibly.
Who knows, my dear? Who knows?
Can we put
We'll
a flag?
soon find out.
Can we put a flag on it?
I'm gonna put a thermal control
On the
system
moon, we
it.
will.
Thermal control system may be a bit big now that I've actually looked into it.
That makes it look so much like a space rocket. Those
It
little
really
solar
does.
panels.
It looks awesome.
I've covered the window slightly with stuff, but
It's
They
fine.
don't
They
see
don't need to
outside.
see
Look
us.
at the window.
Jebediah doesn't need anything.
Is it Jebediah now, though? I thought we killed him off.
I don't know
Oh,
if he'll
is
get
he-
revived the next time I launch
Is
this.
he dead? Did we kill him?
I might have killed him, but
Oh my god,
I think
I'm
we
not
did.
ready for this.
Swearengineer says we need to sort stages.
oh, of course, I agree with him. They need to be in the correct order this time. They actually look almost the right order, but just a couple of things out of it. That's interesting.
That's for Scott to deal with. That's where I leave all this behind.
Can we put any go faster stripes on it?
I hope so.
Yeah, lovely.
Is there a paint job we can give it, Scott?
Oh,
I
it needs one.
I will check under utility.
Can we stamp like symbols for all of the dead Kerbals with?
Dean, there isn't enough space in the rocket for that.
Oh, okay.
Right. Do you have to name your rocket? We have. We have named it the Moon Conqueror. A combination of Fran's optimistic Moon Conqueror and Dean's slightly less optimistic Conqueror.
Yeah. So when we take off, there's just going to be a wide shot of the solar system, and like our starship swings in and crashes into the moon, and then blows up.
So,
Or the moon blows up. That would be more entertaining, I suppose.
as established by Swearengineer and my own experiments previously, it goes in reverse order. So it actually starts at 2. So stage 2 is the booster.
By experiment, Scott, do you mean the fact that you blew up last time you tried?
Maybe.
Empirical evidence.
Cartwheeled your way into an explosion.
Let's decouple those. And that. And that. And let's add another stage in between. There. Okay.
What are our thruster blocks like?
Our thruster blocks, so you mean the boosters? Or do you mean the things on the command pod?
I mean our thruster blocks. Yeah, the little things we stuck around the edges.
Yeah.
How many have we got?
4. Do we need more?
I think we need some more on the top.
I think Swearengineer said something quite.
Stick another stage
To get
under
the command
parachute.
pod off.
I think I've done that, Swearengineer.
Have you? Because I can see some around the yellow bit. The grey and yellow bit, the science colour bit.
Yes.
About the command pod.
Yeah, I'll put some
Do
on
we-
there.
It's, okay, maybe I'm just not seeing them because there's so many solar panels.
No, you're right. I need to put some on there instead, as well.
I only want this mission to be a success, you know that, right?
Absolutely. The problem with having the thrusters so close to solar panels is I'm worried about them burning the solar panels. Of course,
We
that
had
is-
our rocket all finished, and then some salesmen came around and convinced us to buy some solar panels, and we only have to pay like £20 a month.
All right,
or
so
something for the next
let's go
millennium.
through our stages here. Okay. Stage 4. We're going in reverse order. Stage 4 is the boosters. Stage 3 gets rid of those boosters. Stage 2 uses the liquid fuel thruster thing at the bottom, engine at the very bottom. Stage 1 decouples the Oh, do we want the
Capsule.
decoupler between those instead? You did it, it's fine now, okay. Although I wonder if we want the decoupler there instead. I'll figure it out. And then finally the parachute.
Should we just
It'll be fine.
I think this
should we
is
just try it?
I think this is good to try, yes. So, the Moon Conqueror, we're going to call this Moon Conqueror Mark 1. Because I suspect there will be many of these.
There will be many, many conkers. Like
Okay.
a game of conker.
We are going to the launch panel with 3 Kerbals, Jebediah Kerman, Bill Kerman, and Bob Kerman.
There's 3
Jebediah's back.
pilots.
I'm pressing T to enable...
3 pilots.
Yep. I'm pressing T to enable the SAS system, which is needed for navigating once we actually...
That's me, surely.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, this is exciting.
And I'm going to
So
hit...
not content with killing 1 Kerbal at a time, you're going to kill 3 Kerbals
That's...
at a time.
Yes. I'm going to hit space.
Yes, we are.
I'm going to hit space and launch the first stage in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! There's a lot of smoke!
Uh-oh.
There's a lot of smoke! And it might be a bit too heavy because it's really burning through this fuel.
But at least it came off the ground, right?
Swearengineer says, before you launch, remember to set your throttle using the left shift. Probably a bit late now.
I think I might be a bit late now.
Oh, I
hold
see.
on. Have we remembered the crackers?
Oh well.
Gromit, we forgot the crackers.
And it's done.
At least
Detach.
it's,
And
I feel like this might be successful. So far, it's so good.
It's a good.
It's so good.
I needed to put the throttle on at the beginning to get us further into space. But and yes, SAS is enabled, Stephen.
Ooh.
Assassinate.
I'm not sure we're gonna make it because those
Uh-oh, something broke off.
They
Something
released
broke off.
a bit too quickly.
The Kerbals look worried. The Kerbals
Yeah.
look really worried.
At least two of them do. One of them just looks insane.
It's
I think our boosters totally
It's getting a bit
dumped
hot.
too
To
quickly.
the moon! To the moon! Come on now!
Our boosters dumped too quickly. I'm so sure of that.
I love the fact that brothers Bill and Bob are looking terrified, and Jebediah is like, "Whee!"
Almost
Adam
there.
Sandler. Honestly, that is Adam Sandler. Unfortunately.
They're all pretty much Vincent Cassell. With their
Oh my
eyes.
god! I think we. Are you going to get ready to command this ship?
I may.
Are we in space?
Detaching.
I think we might actually be in space. Holy
we-
crap!
Are we on fire? Or is
Well,
that just...
we did put
That's
in.
what happens when you go through the atmosphere.
Hey!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Start. Someone's got
Oh.
to start positioning the rocket so it's
Did,
gonna.
did,
The
did
what?
you think what was going to happen
Okay,
after this?
I need
You're just
to-
gonna float around a bit. Is that what's going to happen?
Yeah, I need to turn it around and then I need to whip round the. I need to catch the gravitational field of the moon.
I thought we were going to the moon. You're not going to get to
To
the
the
moon with that
moon!
dinky thing.
No, but it's just because we didn't go
Yeah!
around the orbit. We just kind of went straight up. We needed to follow the
Do we have to
Earth
slingshot?
around. But
Yeah.
I think I need to
Scott
follow that pink target.
Didn't
That's right, isn't it? I follow the pink target.
We
We-
think target?
You
slingshot
should
round the
get
Earth.
into an orbit. And you can't get into an orbit now because you don't have any thrusters left.
No,
How do I control the little thrusters, Fran?
I've told you before. I've never made it into space.
Well, that's
Okay.
one Kerbal, 3 Kerbal stranded in space now.
This is for
This is-
me. This is an achievement.
This is uncharted
I actually built a
territory.
Wow. I think I saw the moon.
Is that it over there?
Can we
In
just
the
aim at
horizon?
it and go that way?
Oh man, I brought the moon. I brought the map up. All right.
Goff 00 says yellow with cross for re-entry.
Shall we
From
just try
my
and land again?
experience, I
To
thought
the
we had
moon!
to. I thought we
See,
actually
that's
had
not an
to.
orbit.
No, I thought we had to take the rest of the actual rocket with us instead
Oh.
of kind of dumping it because we went so far upwards. We
Yeah.
never actually took the Earth's curvature. We needed to actually sort of maybe.
You need to
Tilt.
angle the spaceship and kind of fly into an orbit. Because
But
at the moment,
you know,
it's just going to
for
crash
our
back
first-
into the Earth.
but
We're
for
in
our first
space.
attempt, well, at least
Well,
we're
we're
in
temporarily
space.
in space.
But
Radio
they
alert.
are all pretty much dead, like that monkey and dog that
Like
Leica and whatever that monkey was called.
Oh, I see.
Enos was it?
Yeah.
Some of them actually made it back though, didn't they?
Really? Any
Yeah.
of the animals? I didn't realize the
I think
animals made
some
that.
of them came back.
All right. Oh, thank you. Yes. Right.
Oh, Jebediah is well excited.
I now know how to control the thrusters, which is a start.
He's also trying to scratch his head through his helmet, which makes me worried. Did he pass the competency test? Are we sure he passed the competency test?
Maybe
Did we-
he's the equivalent of the monkey.
Maybe.
Did we have a competency test?
That was our first mistake.
Are you going back down?
I'm trying
Or
to, but
Is that the plan?
We can try out our parachute.
yes, that was basically the plan.
Oh, this is so exciting.
This is I love that our the Moon Conqueror Mark 1's debris is visible. Still,
Oh, yeah. Can
still-
we pick it up on the way back? Can
I
we
don't
use
know
it?
if I'm going to be able to pull that off. So is there a quicker way for me to head back to Earth? Because this is probably going to take a while.
Just- Is there a
Speed up
self-destruct
time,
button?
can't you? Isn't there a speed up time button?
Oh yeah, there is actually.
Or does that only work if you're in space? Are we on space, I suppose?
We are in space. That number at the top seems that is going up. What is that spinning number thing at the top?
That's our kind of altitude, I guess.
But that's going up, and we're pointing down.
Yeah, but we're still going upwards.
What?
So, well, look at the map. Bring the map up again. It will show you that we
Oh, I
haven't
see.
reached we haven't reached the crest of the orbit yet. Well, I say orbit, the top of the slingshot back into the Earth thing that we did.
Oh my god! It's just almost too much science. I was never born to be a rocket engineer person.
Alright, I'll do that. Time warp. Oh no, slow down!
Let's do the time warp again.
Oh, what's happening? What's happening?
I may have went too fast there.
Oh no, what's happening?
Now we're going down.
Swearengineer says we should point the heat shield at the planet.
I am.
Good call.
Thank you, Swearengineer.
It's a shame we didn't install that self-destruct button, wasn't it?
I'm heading towards the planet. This is
God,
re-entry now, guys.
Oh, I'm scared.
Oh, excellent.
We got
Things are exploding around me.
Kerbals are scared too.
No, two of them look rather thrilled,
No,
actually.
they all look quite thrilled.
Oh yeah! I think we've made this.
No.
Oh, yes. Just remember to deploy that parachute and we'll...
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
Did this game get the same facial recognition software from LA Noire?
Yay! It blew up.
Ah, the parachute is out! The parachute is out!
I was too late with the parachute.
Oh, no!
No!
Oh,
The Kerbals!
No! Are they gonna... No! No! Oh, Scott, how could you?
I love the way your face changed from triumph to horror and back to triumph again.
We're
Oh,
rubbish.
Jebediah! We lost you once and we lost you again.
Oh, Jeb and Bill and...
That's alright. We
That
can
other
just
guy
get another
was.
one at the
And
back.
the other guy.
And the
There's
other
always
guy.
the other guy. What was it? Buzz Lightyear and the other one.
Okay.
And Woody.
So basically, I needed to be using the retrograde there to slow down.
Oh,
Thanks,
that
Swearengineer.
sounds important.
That's fast. Yes, it is fast. Okay.
Oh dear.
But that was
But we went to space, people.
that was fairly successful. I think we need more boosters then.
Is
I
that
think
what you're
so.
telling to Jebediah's family, Verity? Yeah, but we went to space. I know you've lost a son, but we went to space.
They don't know, man. They don't know.
So yeah, I guess maybe more boosters? Maybe? Or,
How's that for more boosters, eh?
Do we need like some sort of moon targeting system? Oh my god.
Yeah, sure. That works.
I don't know.
That's a lot of boosters.
That works for me.
Mark II.
How about we put some boosters on the boosters?
I wonder if that's possible.
Daisy chain that shit.
Yeah, well this is it. Can't we have boosters and then have like brain's not working. Decouplers on the boosters.
Yep.
Yeah,
So we
put
can-
more boosters on the boosters.
I think we can.
Decouple boosters off boosters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The problem is then they become too heavy, so we need more fuel to lift it.
Oh, that's a good point.
But yeah, but we just add more fuel tanks, right?
Yeah, exactly. There's probably an ideal fuel to weight ratio, but I have no idea how to work that out. So,
Well, when I was playing this, remember the nose cones as well? We must make it look pretty. When I was playing this, like many years ago, it was just trial and error. It really was. I was just adding boosters and stuff, and I never ever made it into space. This is literally the first time I've played this and made it into space. I always got it off the ground, and I actually always saved my Kerbals because I always had the parachute and I always saved them.
Oh.
But like, I never actually got into space, you know. So yes,
it's an emotional moment for you, isn't it?
It really is. It's a personal triumph, and I got to do it with all my friends. I feel so honoured.
Oh, thank you,
That's
Fran.
beautiful.
You helped a lot.
You're the brains of the operation.
I'm just the clicker. I'm just.
You're the engineer.
Well. All right. Let's.
Swearengineer says more parachutes. I concur.
Yeah.
I conquer.
Oh.
I like it.
Yeah.
I heard you like boosters on your boosters.
Yeah. Would you like chip? Would you like fries with that? Yeah.
I can't seem to place noses on these, Fran.
Oh.
Hang on, I'll figure it out.
Oh wow.
I'll just do
You have to do it individually.
I like the little nose cone dance.
I think the physics are freaking out because of how close these are.
They're like, no one would put boosters onto boosters.
Yeah.
Just put them
There
on
must be a
lopsided.
way of.
It'll be fine.
There'll be a way of doing it. Don't worry about the nose cones. I'll let you off the nose cones.
More parachutes.
That's really weird. Maybe you have to put them on first before you stick the boosters on.
That is a possibility.
But
Try
that's
it.
a bit time consuming. Maybe
It-
we don't
it
need
will-
nose cones.
Aerodynamically, it will be better to have them on.
Well, I'll do that right now.
It might be a bit tedious to pull them off one by one.
I'm just gonna take off the lot.
Yeah, if you do that, I see. Yeah, that'll work.
Come on, it's not letting me put any on it. Have I reached? Have I
Have you
reached?
capacity?
Oh,
Is
nose
it
limit.
is it like Mario Maker?
Have I reached nose limit? Yes.
Yeah, you can't put
Oh,
any
no.
more Goombas on the level.
Oh no.
More parachutes. Where would you put them?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
We need
Oh,
lots.
but you only need them on the top, don't we?
Can you give little personal Kerbal parachutes so they can jump out if needs be?
Oh, that's weird. It's not coupled those successfully. Well, they've all gone up. They've all gone in separately. Right, there we go. And then we want to decouple those. Those, decouple, those, decouple, those, decouple, parachute. Okay. I'm gonna try and add more parachutes. You guys still there?
Have you
Yeah.
separated you're decoupling both layers of boosters separately, right?
Yes, Sam.
Okay.
I have several decoupling stages.
It
Because at the
might be
moment
too
I can only
heavy.
see the decouplers in one stage.
Switch
but-
out the drogue parachute for a different one, says Beacon63. Okay, Beacon?
Ooh. What's the different types of parachute do then?
Maybe we can take more weight or something.
Yeah, I'll try the XL.
Who knows? Those solar panels might be weighting us down.
Okay. I think the Mark II might be ready to launch.
Oh,
Whoa.
it's too
It's
scary.
gonna do something anyway.
Well, it may topple over, but
Yeah.
it's ready to go onto the launch pad, let's say. Okay,
Let's
here we
do this
go.
thing.
They'll have to try and angle as we get into like base. We'll have to try and sort of position the rocket so it's angled slightly more.
Okay.
Hold on, how many pirate pilots are there going to be this time?
Jebediah, Bill, and Bob have all been revived.
They've been revived.
Yes.
Oh, really?
So does that mean I have to get on
Hooray!
a blow with the local funeral home in Poland?
Yeah, cancel it, Dean.
Flames have asked it to
Get
kick.
call the florists back. We need to.
I have to return that wreath to the flower shop as well.
Now it's on the landing pad. It looks really big.
All right.
Huge. I'm not sure it'll. I think it might be too heavy.
In
It'll
5,
be
4,
fine.
3, 2, 1.
The Earth's heavy and that still flies around the sun, doesn't it?
That's genius, Dean. Thanks for that.
Throttle at full. SAS on.
I'm so excited.
It's wobbling a bit.
bit like Jebediah. Oh, it's happening. It's happening.
Throttles at full.
Oh, wow, it's
it's-
smoky.
It's
Oh, that's-
really
I've had
struggling.
barbecues like this.
It's a big one.
I think it's too heavy.
I think we put too many
It's
boosters
too
on.
heavy.
Yeah, there's never too many boosters.
I'm gonna detach.
Lose
no,
the
they didn't
boosters!
come off right.
Lose the boosters!
No,
No,
don't,
it's still got fuel in it.
don't detach.
All of the
It didn't go
boosters
well,
are
Fran.
heavy.
It didn't go well. I'm gonna get off.
Oh no! Abort! Abort!
I'm trying.
Oh my god!
Why aren't the boosters stopping?
Parachutes! Parachutes!
The
Hold
parachute
on,
burned
the
up.
top's come off. Why has the top come off?
Yeah, who?
Did you
Why
do that?
happened?
Oh no!
There's a
Why
rogue
did
rocket.
the command pod pop off? By the way,
The rest of the rocket's fine, I think. It's gone to the...
Explain yourself.
It just knew. It was like, oh, I'm getting out of here. I know where this is going.
Parachute?
The parachute had burned up.
Oh, the parachute got knocked
Oh,
off when
no!
it hit that,
Jebediah!
thruster.
it's fine. They'll land in the sea.
It's like the edge of tomorrow, isn't it? They're just going to be revived again and shot back up into space.
Live, die, repeat.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's the sequel to Eat, Pray, Love.
We got a water explosion.
Oh no. Oh no. It's coming. We're sorry, guys.
I think
Oh,
Too many
okay.
boosters.
We may have went a bit overboard on the boosters.
You think?
Well, you
Just take a couple.
did turn them up to 11. To be fair, didn't you?
I'm gonna stick parachutes everywhere.
Oh, Grey Fox is asking for an Emily Blunt Kerbal. Can we have an Emily Blunt Kerbal?
I'd be up for that. I love Emily Blunt.
Well, let's have a
Yeah.
look at my crew.
I feel like there's a distinct lack of female Kerbals. I think this should be addressed.
Okay,
We
let's
had
go.
one last time, didn't we?
Let
A
us
female
head
one, I
to
forget.
the.
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
We're heading to
What-
the applicant form. We have a couple of people here.
Oh, look, Valentina. That's
Valentina, that's right.
yeah.
Okay, we've got Gilman Kerman, Danzy Kerman, Ticey, Elsie, Tom Ray.
I love that the two stats they track are courage and stupidity.
It's controversial.
Look
I
at Jan
might tell you
Rika.
something that I used to do.
Oh,
So I put it's not correct and it's not how you should make a rocket, but when I was doing my bodge job of rockets, I put like more boosters further up
oh, I see.
because then it gives you an extra push.
To get into space, yeah, at the right
But
time.
you never got into space though, Fran, right?
Yeah, yeah.
No, that is true, but you know what? I never killed anyone.
That's also true. Okay, I'm gonna put Tamina on this? Because I assume she's a female.
Look at Janri Kerman, like that person has lots of courage and
Maximum
lots of stupidity.
courage, maximum
Jebediah's
stupidity.
stupidity level.
I'm swapping out Bob
Build
for
stupidity
Tamina.
level.
Okay. That's our
Yeah.
closest we're getting to Emily Blunt, I'm afraid. Okay, I've put an additional parachute on the lander module. I'm willing to try out the Mark III now, that it's not quite as heavy. So boosters, decouple, main engine, decouple, and then the 2 parachutes. Sound good? I don't think we're getting into the moon, but I want to try and land it on Earth.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Do you think you dropped the boosters too quickly the first time on the Mark?
I dropped them too quickly, and I wasn't. I forgot to hit to turn the throttle up to full when I initially launched.
Okay.
So this time we should hopefully get higher up before I have to get rid of them.
Yep.
Okay, launch number 3, or well, 3-ish.
Did you just see that van that was driving around the hangar run over one of the Kerbals that was wandering around? I really don't think there's enough regard for life, or human life, in this space program.
Is Tamina about 12 years old? Because she's much, much smaller than the others. Oh, hello.
Okay,
Where are we?
are we ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Throttle up. SAS on. Now, is it? I think I've got to get to like 75,000 or something. I can't remember what the height is before we can start looping around to the moon. It might be in your wiki article. I'm not sure.
I'm looking.
Apparently, throttle only works with liquid fuel.
I thought we had some liquid fuel.
It says solid fuel at the moment. Maybe we need to melt it.
Tamina looks terrified.
They didn't decouple, Fran. There's too many boosters. They're too close.
Why didn't they decouple?
Because they're too close. Physics.
That's not an excuse.
Oh, what's happening?
Oh. Okay. Well, maybe we need to put some of those long metal tubey things then to break them away from the
That's true, we could do that.
actual
Yeah.
phallic part of it.
We've got quite a good number of viewers tonight. Welcome to the stream, everyone.
Welcome. We're
I
going
guess
to
it
the
would be hard.
moon.
It would be hard to design a rocket that wasn't quite phallic.
Okay, I'm
wouldn't it?
quite pleased with this one. It's managed to get to... We're at 35,000. And I'm pretty sure you need to get to like 70 or something before you can...
Do you think it would be possible to design a rocket that wasn't phallic, that didn't look like a giant dildo?
Bradley says, you have too many solids and they aren't on the decouplers. Yes, we know. We did manage to launch this before we realised we've put too many on this time.
What design would you suggest, Dee? If it
I
wasn't...
don't know. Like a flying saucer.
Well, I'm a big fan of the space shuttle.
Oh yeah, the space shuttle was a classic design.
You know, lovely, such a wonderful, craft. Such an amazing machine.
Very, very elegant.
Okay,
I was a big fan of Concorde.
I'm like at 120k here.
I'm surprised it's gone that far, actually, with all that attached to it. I guess, it had enough power to get it high enough that it's just...
Scott, check your phone. Okay.
This is insider knowledge.
In space.
Grading here. In in space, nobody can hear their phone.
That's some serious service if you can get.
I'm being contacted by Swearengineer in real life.
Is he giving you
He's
top
breaking
insider
the
tips?
barrier, breaking
Top
the
insider
fourth
tips.
wall.
Put your main engine in the same stage as your boosters. I see.
Okay.
Too good for saying it in the chat, is he?
Too good for the chat.
Too good for the chat. Us plebs all hanging out here in the chat, and he goes, telecoms you.
No, man, he's got a direct line to the engineer.
It's like a big red phone just rang in your room.
Am I at the wrong angle for the moon? Probably. Maybe I need to set the moon as my
I
target.
don't think they're going for the moon. I don't think. Yeah. Oh no! I checked my phone.
To be honest, we're not doing it right. We need to use the rest of the actual rocket to get to the moon. We can't really get to the moon with that little command pod.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
That's that there is for us when we're near the moon and we can land on the moon.
Right.
Right. So what we need to do is you get our rocket and then utilize that to get to the moon. And then when we're near the moon, we use that little command pod to sort of to land. We need the rest of the rocket to get us to the moon because we can't get there with that little knob of a creation.
But then how do we get back if we've just got the little nub?
Then
Or do
then
we not?
then we blast off and then aim. You know, that's the thing. I think we need thrusters to blast off the moon, and then enough force to push us to Earth. I'm not an astronaut. I do not know these things.
You seem to know more
I'm
than
just
most.
a lowly minion on this Earth.
Oh, we're going back.
These guys do look a bit like minions.
Oh
don't
no, the
they?
parachute's burned up.
No!
Oh no!
No! How? Why? What? What?
Did you deploy the parachute too soon?
I think I did, yeah.
Oh.
That's
I
why
thought
they
that-
burn up then.
I did
Ah.
retrograde this time. I did retrograde. So I thought that would slow us down, but
Oh, watery death.
watery death.
Better than a rock to the head, I guess.
Back to vehicle assembly. Let's make some changes. Okay. Let's get rid of all those boosters. There's too many. Decouplers. Will we use the ones that stick out a little bit, Fran?
Yeah, let's go wild.
And how many do we want? 4? 6?
Yeah, how about we, let me think. We could have like 2 on each. We could have like 3 sets of 2 or something like that. What do you think?
Try getting into orbit before you go for the moon. That would probably be good, yes. Oh, no,
That's all about angles, though. That's down to you, really, Scott. Because you need to
I need to know.
control it.
Yeah.
You need to, once we get into space, you need to then get like to like it's like a 40-degree angle, really, or something like that, to then to follow the Earth's curvature.
What was I going to say?
Angle at 90 degrees, Bradley.
For some reason, my
Norman
symmetry controls stopped working for the boosters. It's just stuck in this weird square mode. Have I hit a key? If you're trying to get into orbit, angle at about 90 degrees at 100 meters a second. Does anyone know why the symmetry thing stopped working?
Maybe we passed into another dimension where the geometric
Yes.
laws do not apply.
Symmetry doesn't
Where
exist.
symmetry doesn't exist.
Yeah. Everyone looks like Picasso painting. It's really disturbing.
That's weird.
I'm watching the trucks now to see if they. Oh yeah, that one just ran over, and that one.
See, I told you, total disregard for life.
Nobody cares.
Oh, there it goes. That just started working again for some reason. Okay, I'll take it. That looks a bit better. I'll put some noses on here. Come on. Oh, it's not. It's doing it again. I'll need to take it off first. Why isn't the cone going on? Ugh. Scott is confused. I'm not sure. Let's see.
Has it all gone a bit wrong?
It's all gone a little bit wrong. Hang on.
Oh, that van just ran over someone again.
And another one. But they seem quite resilient.
They're pretty much interchangeable, aren't they? It's like I think they're resigned to their fate. Anyone joining this program.
Thank you, Ramdinmon.
Ramen demon.
Oh, that's a cool.
Oh
name.
my god! I can't
I'm a
believe I
big
read
fan-
it like that. Okay, yes, ramen.
Big fan of
demon.
the ramen.
Anyone know why this isn't working?
Science.
Science. Okay, but he did explain the radial is you hit R on the keyboard.
So what are we trying to do now? Affix the nose cone to this thing.
Yeah, but it's just not going on for some reason. It's going on at a bizarre angle, which is not helpful.
Don't we have some people for this?
Some
You
what?
know,
Sorry.
don't we have some people to sort this out, like, you know, astrophysicists or engineers or
No,
whatever?
no, none of those here, Dean. I'm afraid.
No. Oh.
You've got computer scientists.
This will work, surely.
Computer scientists, the low rent scientists.
What's happened to Fran? Fran, are you still there?
I am still here. Sorry, I was looking at.
You were absorbed.
You're the brains, man. You're the brains.
No. I was
Absorbed in the wiki.
I was doing math. I was doing
Oh my
maths. Sorry.
We have a strictly no maths policy on the Ready Upstream. Oh, there it goes
all
now.
science.
It just worked. Oh. Oh, whatever. It works now. Uh-oh. Is Kerbal doing the thing again? The frame rate thing?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
Does that mean a crash is imminent?
Now you mention it, that lorry did stutter past.
Oh no.
I'm not getting the weird error I got before though. It was like, yo!
Oh, nose cones. At least.
Yep.
Don't touch it for a while and maybe it'll be alright.
Oh, there we go. I'm getting the weird error now. Encoding
Oh
overloaded.
dear.
Uh-oh.
Blow in the
dear.
cartridge! Blow in the cartridge!
We crashed and not even in a good way. Are we gonna crash?
I
It's
hope
clear
not.
at the moment. The anticipation is killing me.
I know, I'm waiting for it. And we skipped out of No Man's Sky to avoid this sort of thing.
We intentionally, yes. It was about an hour's worth last time that went.
It did, didn't it?
Yeah, it was specifically an hour. What I can try doing is stopping my local recording and seeing if that frees up some resources.
Ooh, I'm seeing a spinning circle now. Is that what you're getting at the moment?
Okay.
I'm still seeing the stream.
Give it about 20 seconds and see if it stops hitching.
I think it might just be my connection at my end.
I'm getting a jittery stream.
Yes, I was getting it. Like I've got a preview stream here. 'Cause
To be honest, I was looking at maths, so I didn't see it straight away until you mentioned it.
What kind of maths were you looking at? A
Oh.
bit of algebra, a bit of trigonometry,
Times table.
times
It
table.
was
Which times table?
Oh no, it wasn't very interesting.
seems okay-ish.
It was formulas.
You were doing a Sudoku, weren't you?
It was basic mechanic formula.
You were
Of
doing, you were
Kerbal.
doing a Sudoku.
Well, no, I was looking at orbital speeds.
We all know you do it. You
Really?
say you're doing maths. You're in the bathroom.
I was trying to.
doing a Sudoku.
Do you know what? I've never done Sudoku in my life.
It's okay.
Oh, you're missing
You're
out.
amongst
You're missing
friends. You
out.
can tell us.
Right. What I'm gonna do is
I thought you might want to know the acceleration, due to like gravity and stuff. But don't worry, it started to blow my mind after a while, so I just gave up.
E equals MC squared, right?
That is correct.
Yeah, cool. There we go.
okay. I'm gonna restart the stream.
Okay.
So I'm gonna switch to the nice logo to give us a little break up there.